Hello everyone, and welcome to my show, Level 4 Prisons, The Strong Don't Always Survive. My name is Damian Porter. Like and subscribe to my show, please, as I will be chronicling my over 22 years in the California penal system. Very violent, very dangerous, very wretched, these Level 4 California State Prison yards. I've done over 22 years, so I know. I paroled last year, April 19th of 2022 from Centinela State Prison, Level 4 yard. I had a 20-year sentence. I'll get into that later. Before I get into my very first day on the Level 4 yard, I'm going to give you a little background of my criminal history so that you'll understand my mindset my very first day on a Level 4 yard. And thankfully, I had this mindset because it saved my life. Listen to me, and I can save your life. My very first day I was arrested was Memorial Day of 1988. I was 14 years old. I was with my big homeboy Murph Dog. We were in Culver City, California. I had a gun, a .38 revolver. We were about to go rob a store. The police pulled up on us. I threw the gun in the bushes. They found the gun, took us to jail. I went to camp for 1 year. I got out in 1989. Didn't stay out long. I caught a robbery, and I went back to jail. This time I went to CYA for 4 years, the California Youth Authority, YTS, in El Paso. I got out from there. I was 19 years old, a month away from turning 20. And I'll tell you, I stayed out 10 days. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. And I went back for another robbery. A robbery. And when I went back for that robbery, I went to prison this time. They were no longer playing with me. They were tired of me. They were done with me. I went to prison, but I went to a Level 2 prison, Avenal State Prison. And from Avenal, I went to Corcoran State Prison, a level 3. Now, a Level 2 prison, it's like Camp Snoopy. There's dorms. There's not much violence. There's not much politics. In fact, you will hear people in a Level 2 prison saying, man, I'm glad I was on a Level 3 prison before I came to this Level 2 prison so that I can see what prison was really like. Because this is not it. I didn't really understand what they were talking about at the time. I got to Corcoran State Prison in February of 1995, and it was dangerous, but still nothing like the Level 4 prisons. But Corcoran had riots. They had police betting on fights, the COs betting on inmate fights. They had a couple of stabbings. And when I got there, the dudes from East Coast had just pulled up from Calipatria, where they had rented a program office and beat up and stabbed up multiple COs, including sergeants and lieutenants. And so everyone was on edge there on the Corcoran yard. Are the police going to try to retaliate against the black guys, the Crips, for what they did in Calipatria? Because if so, it's about to be a riot against the police. We're all going to form against them should they attack our people. And I was in Corcoran for a year, and then I went to Lancaster State Prison, and I paroled. I went home, and you guessed it, I committed yet another robbery in 1998, and I went back to prison, but this time to a Level 4 yard. Oh my goodness. And it was vicious. It was dangerous. It was everything that I thought it was going to be and more and worse. Very structured. Everyone there with nothing to lose. At this time, everyone had life sentences. and no one was going home that had a life sentence. So they really felt like they had nothing to lose. And when I tell you that it was the experience of a lifetime and that it's no place that you want to go, that is what I mean. You do not want to go to a level 4 California state prison or any prison on any level, but particularly a level 4 California state prison. They're not as tough as you think you are. There are no guns in there to protect you, to kill with. You have your hands and you have weaponry manufactured that you will use, you must use if you want to save your life. And nothing is worth it. And so I went to my first level 4 state prison was High Desert State Prison. High Desert. And when I got to High Desert State Prison, the lady CO told me during my orientation, this is the most violent prison in California. In fact, I believe it's the most violent prison in the world. I said, the most violent prison in the world? My heart began to beat fast. I thought perhaps she's exaggerating, but she was not exaggerating. It was the most violent prison in the world. Many people were dying. Many people were getting stabbed over very frivolous things. It was a no-nonsense prison. I'm going to tell you about my first day in High Desert State Prison in California, level 4 yard, and it was ugly. Welcome to my show. Level 4 prisons. The strong don't always survive. So true. The strong don't always survive. Part 2 coming soon. Like and subscribe, people. Thank you.